ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Martin Drive Show. Welcome back to our continued coverage of the Russia and Ukraine crisis. The breaking news today is Zelensky says Kyiv is free. That means Russian troops are gone. There are not fighting going on in Kyiv, right? So, is there no more bombing? Is there no more gunfire? Are people going back to home, back to work? Is this really just going to be a setup for another Russian assault? Is Russia kind of calling it quits? I don't know. Let's get into it. Maybe we can get some answers.
The air, a senior Ukrainian defense official says the region around the capital of Kyiv has been liberated from Russian forces. But new warnings, those forces are now regrouping in the east. Ukrainian troops now moving in, finding absolute devastation in the wake of the Russian withdrawal. And we warn you, these images may be difficult to watch. This is what's left of the town of Bucha. One resident saying Russians...
Ladies and gentlemen, those are 3 dead bodies laying on that street. All these cars are blown out. We've seen streets now in rubble. This was a war zone. And I would be shocked if it doesn't become a war zone again in the near future.
Soldiers fired indiscriminately at civilians, leaving bodies where they fell. Ukraine tonight accusing the Russians of planting mines as they leave. These new satellite images here confirm the retreat. Most of the Russian forces have abandoned a strategically crucial airport just 6 miles outside Kyiv. In the face of the carnage, President Zelensky remaining ever defiant, saying the Ukrainian people will not accept any outcome besides victory.
As they shouldn't. I don't want to leave you guys on that freeze frame. The key here is, yeah, they say they're regrouping, trying to refigure things out. However, they're giving up so many strategic points that they fought for the past 5-6 weeks to capture that I would find it very hard to see them be able to scale the same attack, be able to even get to where they were previously. Because again, this gives Ukraine more time to prepare, more time to set up for another attack, and now they have to do more work to just get back the progress they had before. So we're looking at a demoralized, exhausted, messed up Russian military who didn't know what was going on fully, with a ton of generals dead, giving up most of their key positions. So my guess is maybe their last and only hope is to take eastern Ukraine, the Donbass region, and kind of extend their borders, what they're going to try to do. Now, Zelensky's not going to let that happen. That's why he's coming out the way he is. But I can't see them being able to even get close to Kyiv again. Because they got as far as they did and then got stalled. And that took 5-6 weeks and all those resources. And they clearly don't have that much resources to do it again. So I don't know.
And saying the Ukrainian people will not accept any outcome besides victory. Dramatic new video showing Ukrainian citizens in the south coming under fire as they protested the Russian occupation. Several people injured. And tonight, Pope Francis condemning the Russian invasion, saying he is considering a trip to Ukraine. Our team reporting tonight from across the region, ABC senior national correspondent Terry Moran.
How much weight does the Pope still hold? Honestly, let me know how you feel about that in the comments. I mean, I like Pope Francis. Seems like a cool guy. He had that cool Lamborghini he donated. I know he's obviously super Christian and he knows all about the Bible and everything. There's so many different religions that are prominent now, and Catholic had some really dark times over the past few centuries that I'm not going to get into. How much weight does the Pope hold? Does anyone do you really care what the Pope says? Let me know in the comments.
Leads us off from Lviv.
Tonight, a senior Ukrainian defense official declared that the entire region of the capital city of Kyiv has been liberated as the Russians retreat from much of northern Ukraine. But they leave behind a grim landscape of death and devastation. In Bucha, northwest of Kyiv, a hellish scene. Bodies lying in the street, bombed out cars and homes, entire neighborhoods destroyed in the fighting. But the Ukrainian forces are now back in control, and residents who stayed here through the battle say they witnessed Russian soldiers gunning down civilians.
We have video of that. I mean, it's not really breaking. If anyone's been keeping up to date over the past 6 weeks, you would know this.
This man says those people were just walking and they shot them without any reason. Bang! These new satellite images confirm the Russian retreat, showing that most of the Russian forces have abandoned the strategic...
All right, so they're just kind of repeating what they already talked about. I mean, they got to get their news time. I don't need to watch the rest of this, and I'm not going to waste your time with it. We've seen the civilians being shot for weeks now. It's not breaking. The breaking news is that they got Kyiv back. Yes, there's people that's dead. Yes, it absolutely looks like a war zone. But they got it back. Russian troops are failing miserably. And I would be shocked if they can scale any level of attack that they scaled this first time again, after losing all their resources and losing all the ground they just gave up. So that's some great breaking news if I've ever seen it.